Hello, fellow hunters, and welcome back to Call of the Wild. We are continuing to work on our trophy hunting series, heading through various maps to try to grab as many diamond and gold trophies of things as we can. Primarily focusing on diamonds. We got golds of most everything. We're in Hirschfelden today, kind of going back to the basics of the game, trying to see if we can find ourselves a diamond wild boar, fallow deer, preferably, and if we stumble across any of the other smaller species, that would be kind of cool to do too. So let's hop into here. It's currently 12:23 in the afternoon. I really want to. We have a diamond red deer and European bison, so I don't really want to focus on those. I really want to start looking for fallow deer and wild boar. So we have a need zone from 13 to 1700 over here, which actually starts relatively soon. We may actually try to go after that. Wild boar 10 to 1400 right here, and they're supposed to be resting. So actually, I think we're probably going to go ahead and run off in this direction. We'll see if we can find the wild boar over here. And then if we don't, by the time we finish with that, maybe we'll be getting into the 13 to 1700 for this, or I'm sorry. Where did I see that? 13 to 1700 for the red deer over here as we get stuck on the terrain. So yeah, we're gonna run off in this direction and see if maybe for Canada Goose we need basically a 9 or better for the score potential for these. None of these look like they're gonna approach that really. It looks like the closest we're gonna get is that 7 there. But this one looks different. It might be worth trying to take a shot at. So we do have the pistol here. Put our range out there towards that distance there. 140 meters. That didn't work out very well. Taking pistol shots at that distance is you know, a little bit unreasonable, but we'll. Well, we got that, but it wasn't a huntable animal. I saw something flinging itself through, and all right. Well, it is what it is. Well, you never know what you're gonna. You never know. You take a shot at it, maybe you get lucky and catch a shot. We're far enough away that it shouldn't affect the need zone that we're heading after, so I'm not that worried about it. So, yeah. As I say so over and over again, I apologize for that. We'll put I would say we'll put a cut in here, but realistically, every time I'm going to get to the point where we might put a cut in, we're going to have a nice big open spot available here. And it's going to get kind of disorienting if I'm constantly putting cuts in and then coming right back. So, we got a ring-necked pheasant mating call off in this direction. That's another thing where we need a diamond, but again, the odds of us actually finding... Okay, well, I saw a bunch of stuff take off, and then there was nothing. That was weird. There was a bunch of stuff that took off, and then I'm not sure what just happened there. Regardless, we are heading off into this direction where there's supposed to be some wild boar hanging out in a need zone over here. We'll take the scope off and run after this pheasant here that's supposed to be right off in this direction. Maybe we'll get lucky and it will fly into the clearing. But more likely, it's going to run into the woods and become lost. But it was too close for us to really do anything with, so I'm not that worried about it. We'll run into this clearing here just to see if maybe it's still running on the ground. And maybe we'll get a chance to take off. Oh, what's that? Well, there was something running over here. I saw it running along the ridge line there, but it's too far on the other side. All right, so we had a wild boar mating call over here. may be able to find it. So then 100 meters off in this direction, which is, you know, relatively close to the need zone that we were looking at. So that's good, but I think I might need to kind of shift over this way because I think it's in the trees over here. So if I want to have any real chance of, you know, running is probably not a good idea. Yeah, running immediately caused it to flee. Oh, there it is. So for the wild boar, we need a 150 basically. All right, I'm gonna swing over this way to see if maybe I can catch them running across. They're running away. But if I can get over here and catch them out in the open, I might have a chance. So we basically need a 150 or better to have a decent shot at it being a diamond. And I have absolutely no idea what they are. So 75. Yeah, none of these are going to be even decent, so we'll take him. Where'd they go? Lost track of them. Okay. I think we took that one down with a one-shot kill there. So we're not getting any warning noises over there, so I think whatever need zone that was, this was the group that was part of that. So yeah. Let's head over here, grab this guy. Nice silver shot with a heart shot. Cool. We'll check this open area here, but I don't know that I want to go too far away because I don't want to wander off too far because there's a 1300 to 1700 need zone for the red deer over here back this way. So let's just double check and make sure there's nothing super close by. 13 to 17 for that team. I did hear the fox, but when it's making that much noise, it's almost certainly running away. So I'm not... 13 to 1700 here, actually, for fallow deer. And that's what we're looking for. This is red deer, right? Yeah, fallow deer is what we really want. So we'll place this waypoint here. We'll start running off in that direction. And then, as much as I don't like to have to wait for animals to show up, we might need to do that in this case. Wait for that need zone to become populated. Wait for them to like mosey their way into it. The problem with that is that need zones aren't exact sciences when it comes to the timing of it, so they could show up an hour after that. An hour after the start of it, or... I saw something pop up. I don't know if it was asking me to look at a track or what. I'm a little confused by what just happened. I'm going to be really annoyed if there was actually something there. I saw an interactive pop-up show up for like a second, for like a millisecond, and then it went away. It might have just been examine track, because that does still show up when you're looking through your binoculars, but at the same time it's like, red fox, 12 kilograms. That's about mid-range. 33 kilograms is the max for the red fox, according to the spreadsheet that I have here. So going after that wouldn't necessarily have been really worth our time anyway. Fallow deer is a class 4 animal, so we will be using the Malmer, should we actually see one. As we start approaching the 100-meter range, we'll crouch down, and we're going to go ahead and crouch down now because we're approaching a ridge line. I don't know if the animals I don't know if that actually makes a difference for the animals' visibility of us, but I'd rather not take the chance. We'll just go ahead and crouch now. And anything that was over there is now running away. I should have just let it go. I don't know why I didn't. I think I got... Oh! Okay, so our fallow deer is over here in this general direction. I'm going to crouch down here. And I think what we're going to end up needing to do is just kind of hanging out here and waiting, because I think they're heading over towards their need zone here. The wind is not terrible where we are compared to where the fallow deer is, and I think they're far enough away that we're not going to have to worry about it. I'm just coming over here to grab the need zone that's showing up right there. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to stake ourselves out right here. And then, let's see, let's get him to lay down. Lay down. I think we're going to stake ourselves out right here and just wait for the deer to kind of start meandering their way towards the need zone. So I'll put a pause right here, and then ideally I'll start to see them showing themselves relatively soon. All right, well, the fallow deer I think they just kind of stopped, because I assumed they ran away. I was just charging over here to see if maybe I could find them, but there was one right here, and it was a male, and it is now running, which means that my chances of getting it are pretty much 0. But I've already located them at the next place I want to go to try to grab one, so me charging over here was more of a, let's just see if there's anything even still here, because it was taking a very long time, and I'm not a patient sit there and wait for them to come in kind of hunter. I don't have the patience for it. So that said, we're going to go ahead and do what I decided I'm going to do. There's another need zone up here in the time range that we're in already. I can fast travel to this lodge here, and we can head over to that other need zone up there, where hopefully they'll be eating, and maybe we'll find something cool over there. Almost done. Let's see. Oh, that's way better. What do we got? The roe deer fleeing off in that direction. So we got about a half a kilometer to get over to where the deer is. I'm not going to make you guys wait for that, so I'll see you in a second. All right, there may or may not be some red deer off in right on the other side of this hill here. We can see that there's another need zone from 13 to 17, and it's 120 meters away right now, based off what the map's telling me. Oh, that might be the need zone right there. I'm going to walk my way over here. Red deer are not our target, but if we get lucky and get a shot at one, there's no reason not to take it. So we'll just kind of look around. I'm pretty sure that they're gone, or they're probably on their way in. It's still relatively early in this need zone window, so it's entirely possible that they are still meandering their way towards this place. They also don't necessarily always show up right on the need zone marker, so... There's a red fox there, that's cool. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and just start charging forward a little bit more. We're getting pretty close to the need zone. Ooh. Okay, just a little female. I don't necessarily want to disrupt anything in the area going after something that's probably going to just end up being a silver at best, so... I'm not going to waste my time on that. Let's continue running towards our need zone for the fallow deer, and hopefully we'll find something worth shooting at. At the very least, I'd like to get a gold. If not a gold, but preferably, obviously, we want to grab a diamond. We're obviously trying to go after diamonds as much as we can at this point. Not really interested. I mean, obviously, it's a female. If it was a male, I'd take another look at it, but... like pretty much everything other than red deer and European bison, we want to be on the lookout for. But I'm not going to waste my time going to stalk down a female. Yeah, like they don't score. I don't think the female roe deer score anyway, so there's no point in wasting our time with that. So we'll get ourselves up to 150. Slow down to a walk, and then hopefully there'll be some fallow deer here. Now the problem is that we got to be a little bit more careful with the fallow deer, because they seem to be a little bit more skittish than Well, let's get our binoculars out. They seem to be a little bit more skittish than the other deer species, which are already skittish. So I have found that just taking a little bit of extra caution when moving nearby where you think fallow deer are going to be is a good idea. I don't necessarily have enough experience to know if that actually pays dividends or not. Okay, so we do have some fallow deer coming in this direction. We're going to start moving off this way, and I will stalk my way closer to them and bring you back when we actually find them, hopefully. Okay, that female that we heard calling is relatively close. Unfortunately, I don't see anything else. Nothing else is kind of showing itself right now. Usually, I don't think they're by themselves. Okay, so there's another female there. Oh, great. Crap. Wrong button. The wind is in our favor. I'm not sure why we got a warning call. I was crouched down this whole time. 117. We're just going to go ahead and take this shot because I'm pretty sure that he's the only male over here. And I don't want to miss it. Oh, there we go. So he's 100 meters away. I got to make sure my zeroing is set. Okay, I'm not... There's clearly some kind of terrain in the way. Well, the only problem with taking it's the only problem with the spotting system as it exists. It gives you no indication of whether there may be terrain in the way or anything like that. So you get a nice big fat outline, but then you know, it is what it is. 14 to 1700. This one's within the zone or the time frame technically, but it's a little early, and we just fired off a couple of shots within range of it. So realistically, we're not going to have much luck here. Being somebody who tends to be on the impatient side of things, I do struggle to get these kinds of things done in close in obscure terrain like this, because I don't like taking a lot of time figuring this stuff out. I don't have a lot of patience for that. So that being said, we're gonna go ahead and call it an episode. It is what it is. Hopefully you guys had fun watching me try to do this anyway. Be sure to click the like button to spread the video out to more people. Subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers. Join as a member if you'd like early access to videos, among other perks, or you can just leave YouTube's version of a tip with the thanks button. So again, thank you very much for watching this episode of the Hunter Call of the Wild, our trophy hunting series. Be sure to come back for our next episode, and I will see you then.